What's up? What's up? Good morning. Good morning. It's Wednesday, September the 6th, 7 a.m. New York time. Welcome back to the 10K to $2 million funding challenge with Venator Trading. Brought to you by our incredible sponsors bespoke funding program. Happy to be partnering with them, one of the best in the business. And if you would like to purchase a challenge with them, you can use code Venator and get 15% off with an 85% profit split, or they actually have a really great discount right now you can use with, I can't remember the word. It's funded or funding or something. It's on their Discord. If you go to the Discord, you can see it. But it's like 22.5% off and like 87% profit split, something crazy. But you can use the affiliate link that I have in my YouTube bio, and that will help out the stream as you go. But everything we do here is for free. We are here, sitting here every single day. Most of the days not trading because we're patient and we're just waiting for our A+ setups to show up. But we're doing it all for free, trying to model what it looks like to be a profitable trader who reaches consistent payouts, who goes through drawdown, who does not blow accounts, who stacks accounts instead. So that's what we're doing here, and hopefully you find that helpful. And you're learning and growing along with it. We have a Discord as well. I'll put that link in the chat here in a minute. But the community is growing. The family is growing. We're going to have to get a bigger tree stand. Oh, excuse me, to fit everybody in. So hopefully another good stream today. We'll be on for a couple of hours for sure. And then who knows what we'll do after that. Analysis from yesterday's trade, you can see on the screen here. This is where we were looking for, is to get right back up and fill in that fair value gap. It tapped into that fair value gap and we got swerved once. When price came back down here, we actually canceled that order. If you had held it, you would have gotten swerved again before it hit TP. It did come back up one more time to retest. This is well outside of the trading session, so I never would have taken that position. I think I saw someone say that they ended up taking this trade. I don't know if it was here or here, but you can see it ended up working back out. It actually did come up a third time all the way into this order block, breaker block, fair value gap. In the London session, popped back up right into there. Would have given you another chance to get 1 to 2 as well. So breaker block, fair value gap, and order block all holding well. It wouldn't surprise me if we get one pop up. Oh my goodness. Again, maybe take out some more buy side liquidity. I do believe we're still heading down here to our higher time frame draw on liquidity. This is yesterday's low in place here and yesterday's high up here. We're just trading inside of that range currently. So GU still have a short bias here on GU and EU. So just waiting for our setup to play out and see what we can, if we can find a way to participate in that. Euro not showing the same amount of weakness overall that GU is showing. I don't know why I'm yawning so hard already this morning, but I am. I feel good. In fact, I don't even start yawning until I start talking. Like, I've been sitting here for like an hour already. So, not sure what that's about. Anyway, EU got some nice relative equal highs up here again. Wouldn't surprise me if we reach back up into some of this area here before we head a little bit lower. Dollar has taken out this correlated high, the DXY high that correlates with this euro dollar low right here has already been run. Euro dollar still has quite a bit of room to get down to that same level where like, what is that, 100 pips? Kind of crazy. It's still 100 pips away, and I'm still anticipating that it is going to reach down into that area, or at least closer to this area than it currently is, before we get any kind of a reversal there and true SMT with DXY. So it's kind of where I'm sitting at, still kind of just watching that dollar sitting right at that POI, point of interest, for its higher time frame draw on liquidity. This is the one that euro, the correlated low, the opposite low for euro, has not been run, and you can see dollar has tapped into that. I still think DXY is going to head up into this volume imbalance here. This is a daily volume imbalance that we have identified previously a couple weeks ago. These relative equal highs to me are still the prime target. Before we see any kind of dollar weakness, I think we're going to reach up into this level here. So yeah, I mean, that's kind of really all I'm waiting on. The bottom of this volume imbalance correlates with a swing level over here, plus the volume imbalance, plus the relative equal highs. Yeah, I don't know that we have any reason to need to come and fill in this amount. It could come down a little bit today. You can see on the 30-minute, you know, it would make sense maybe to come and pop down up under here into the sell side liquidity, rebalance some of these inefficiencies here before we continue our run higher. So we'll see if we get any kind of a move like that. But currently, you know, you see the euro dollar kind of heading up into that area right now as we open the 7 o'clock hour. The last, let's see, this 1 hour candle right here has no wick, and the candle that just opened also still has not put in a bottom wick. We know candles don't like to leave wicks behind. No wicks left behind. What about this one here? Yeah, same. So this 1 hour candle also no wick left behind. So opened up, opened and straight up. So this is another signal to me that we're probably going to come down and put in some wicks on some of these candles, which would correlate taking out some more sell side liquidity. So we're just waiting for that, waiting for a setup to form that allows us to potentially participate in that move. GJ is still just choppy. This is Chop City right here. 4 hour time frame, we're moving sideways, up, down, grabbing some sell side, grabbing some buy side, moving back into order blocks. There's nothing is being respected anywhere. As you come into fair value gaps, they're getting blown right through. But then as you come back down in, and you would anticipate a reversal, inverse fair value gaps or regular fair value gaps, they're not being held and respected. Taking that out, taking this out. And now it's just choppy. There's just nothing super clean and clear. This daily fair value gap underneath all these relative equal lows, I still think gets manipulated into before, if GJ wants to continue higher, I think we come down and pick up either some trend line or some relative equal lows before we head back up. A break of this would potentially, I would potentially be looking to potentially short GJ from this level if you get displacement through these lows. Displacement close below, you could be looking at a potential reversal here. No current shift of structure anywhere. This last leg is your dealing range. So this low to this high is where you're looking for price to come back down into a discount so you can go long. But you definitely don't want to necessarily be buying right here. You want to wait for some sort of manipulation of this, I think, this key level right here. into potentially a deeper discount of this run up on this leg. Again, if we get a displaced close below this level, then you could potentially look at reversal positions and target some other swing lows a little bit down from here. Dollar CAD, yesterday we tapped into all of the buy side liquidity. We reached back up overnight and already tapped back up into it one time. We have failed to displace and close above these levels. Still bullish dollar. So we're still looking and waiting for some bullish price action. It's been in a pretty aggressive uptrend, short little pullback here, took out some sell side, and now we've taken out buy side and a failure to displace above these highs, and these highs. Is there a reversal in the cards? Maybe. I'm still anticipating dollar strength. You do have some news this morning, ISM services PMI at 10 o'clock. I will be looking to take a trade and get into a position well before that news comes out. Typically, the ISM services numbers are not huge market movers. And it's typically been one that I will still work with on trades. Excuse me. I want to get it right on that point. So for me on dollar CAD, this is the chat pair for this week. The chat picked this pair to watch and monitor. You have a nice little trend line forming here, some sell side liquidity. Potentially you want to see a run of some lows and then you see displacement higher here. So we'll watch and wait. US 30, sorry. I said yesterday I would expect sideways or downward movement on US 30. I also said I would not respect this breaker to hold. Yesterday when we had said it grabbed sell side, displaced through, and I said don't expect this breaker to hold, and of course it did not. It was violated pretty aggressively. This is just a seek and destroy profile, just a lot of choppy, and nothing super clean. There ended up being not a bad little potential breaker that you could have either used here or one of these. If you had used these last down close candles before price was run, and then it displaced through right here with these fair value gaps, gave a nice little pullback into these breakers. And these didn't get quite into the 50% area of these down close candles here, but did give you a really pretty pullback after displacing through there, rebalanced some of that, and then continued on down. This all happened in the afternoon session, by the way, which I don't trade. Some of you guys I know trade the futures and trade in the morning and afternoon session. Afternoon session on futures does seem to be pretty clean a lot of times. So thinking about, how that looks into your trading model, that may have worked. All right, that's it. That's the analysis. It does not take long. We can run through 5 pairs very quickly in under 10 minutes. We know what we're looking for. We know what we're waiting for. Our bias has not changed. Our higher time frame draws of liquidity have not changed. And so now we just sit and we wait. This is when we do nothing. We just follow the rules. The rules say don't do anything unless there's an A+ setup on your chart. That's the only time you do something. You don't do anything else unless... And so then the rest of the time is just us here having a good time with each other. That's really what this stream has turned into, is sitting around watching candles print and enjoying each other's company. So that's what we're going to do again today. Trading is hella boring. Hella boring. When you're doing it the right way, it's hella boring. There's just not much to do. There's not that many setups that form. If you're taking 2, 3, 4 trades a day, you're doing it wrong. And I know that's a pretty bold statement, but the statistics are clear and the numbers are clear, the data doesn't lie, the traders who are profitable and consistently receiving payouts, they do not take multiple positions and trades per day. They might take multiple positions per week or per month, and that's it. So just be patient and sit and wait. There is no rush. There is no rush to get funded. Now you might say, "Oh, Brad, you don't know my situation. I've got bills to pay. I've got loans payments I got to make. I got to put food on the table. I got to keep the electricity. I got a car payment. I got insurance, whatever it is." Okay. All of that aside, if that's why you're trading and that's the desperation with which you are trying to come and do this business, you're going to fail. You're going to be miserable. You're trading out of a mindset and an emotional state that is not conducive to creating good trading habits. You're trading out of desperation and you quote unquote need that money so bad. And when you trade like that, you're going to convince yourself to take trades that aren't there. It's just the way it's going to be. And then when you take your A+ setups and they lose, you're going to blame me or blame the community or blame your strategy. You're going to blame the market makers, whatever. There's no perfect strategy. You're going to lose. You're going to go into drawdown. You've got to manage your risk. But when you're trading from a state of desperation and you have to have this money, you have to make this thing work, it's going to be very, very bad for you. That's why I say there's no rush. You have to trade from a mindset and in a state of a mind and emotional place where when this happens to work and when it clicks and you become profitable and you start making payouts, there's no rush to that process. Trying to rush that process is what will keep you in the 90% club. So don't rush it. There's no rush. There's no reason to sit here and just click buttons. You got to fight. You got to fight that FOMO. You got to fight that desire to eliminate the pain that you think you're feeling about not making money while candles are moving up and down. Just sit and follow your rules and be patient. Be patient. This is a very, very boring business to run, quite honestly. So I'm actually kind of grateful I get to get up and stream every day because it gives me something to do while I'm trading. All right, let me jump over to the chat. So John Jones was in first today. Good morning, John. And but Cisco got the first like. He did indeed. Mr. Alfie, good morning. Alpha Bridge, 4 viewers, 4 likes. Good job, guys. LOL. LOL had an interesting day yesterday. Sup, Brad? Alpha Bridge. Heyo, what's up? They keep undercutting me. It's fine. I don't care. I try. I'm really just here for you guys. And I'm here to help you. And if they give a better discount than what they've allowed me to give to you, I want you to use the better discount. And you can do that. Just use my affiliate link. It still supports the stream. It still keeps everything good, with Bespoke and that partnership. It's going really well. They're very happy with it. I'm very happy with it. So I'm totally cool if you use their discount code and not mine. They're both really good. Theirs is better, of course, and they can continue to offer whatever discounts they want. It's their company. So just use that affiliate link in my YouTube bio, and you can still support the stream that way. What's up, Bilamansky? Adrian Joseph. Alpha Bridge says 100% off, 500% profit split, 1,000% refund, and a monthly salary of $10K. Now that would be a pretty sweet deal, but in your dreams, buddy. Moses, good morning, afternoon, evening, guys. What's up? Bakong, good afternoon. Red Ezekiel, hello. Cisco, I agree on GJ. I wanted to sweep those lows before I buy anything on my challenge. On comp, I'm taking the risk anyway. There you go. That's what the competition accounts are good for. What's up, Saeem? Welcome in. I don't know how to say your name other than Cool. I don't know if that's Cool Gamer or Cool Flamer. I don't know. Looking to try to sell Dollar CAD when it goes to take out the lows. Be careful on Dollar CAD. I'm still very bullish on dollar. There's still, not much has changed there. I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm just saying I tend to think that the dollar is still going to have some strength. I don't think it's done just yet. It still has a very clear higher time draw on liquidity that it needs to reach to. Doesn't mean that there wouldn't be a small little pullback again like it before it runs it, but just be cautious. Futures is where it's at, people, says John. Futures are great, man. I mean, you get basically flawless execution on futures. There's basically no slippage. That's pretty clean price action. You don't have a lot of the same scammy vibes that you can get with a lot of the other Forex prop firm stuff. So John has a point there. Look at John providing some quality content to consider. Shadow Trades, good evening, friends. Kind of late, was watching the lies of our politicians. Anytime they open their mouth, isn't that right? Isn't that what they say? How do you know when a lawyer or a politician is lying? When their lips are moving. John, I'm in an MCLV trade. I don't even know what MCLV trade is. I don't know what MCLV is. It's some futures thing for something. Good morning, everyone. Happy to be here. What's up, Partha? Saim says there's no rush. It's the main thing. Sometimes it gets frustrating, but you have to emotional control. I'm in my challenge for more than 20 days and I got frustrated. Wanted to pass. That's how I lost 2% in a day. Saying is easy, but you need to master it yourself. It's your journey. That is 100% correct, Saim. 100% correct. There is no rush. It doesn't matter whether it takes you 40 days. It doesn't matter whether it takes you 60 days. In 2 years, it doesn't matter how long it took you right now. So be patient. The goal is not to pass your challenge. The goal is not to get funded. The goal is to execute your trading plan. That's the only goal a trader should have. When you focus on the end result, you're going to push the end result and the finish line further and further away from you. So you got to focus on the only thing you should be worried about is, are you executing your trading plan? Don't worry about the P&L. Don't worry about the percentage gains. Don't worry about the funded accounts or the challenge or the competitions. Just execute your trading plan. And if you have an edge, if your trading system has an edge in the market, trust it. Let it do its job. Everything will be fine. What was interesting? I doubt it's Cool Flamer. I don't know, man. I don't know, John. It could be Cool Flamer. Could be. Yes, Sam. Think of things in terms of the month and longer term views. No rush. You got the best loser wins book today. Do I have to skip something or read everything? I mean, I would just read everything. There's parts of it that the risk management side that he gets into some risk management stuff that fits his specific trading. You don't have to read that or just skip it or skim it. Really, it's the psychology part of it that is the best part of that book. I think an editor, I don't know who edited that book for him. Maybe no one. I don't know. But I would probably have gone back and been like, that specific piece of content sticks out like a sore thumb of like, why are we talking about this when you have all this other great psychology content in here? So still a great book, even if you just ignore all of the his specific trading style, strategy, content. Yeah, I know. I'm strictly following my checklist. Still at break even, which is great. Good. Trading night. What's up? At John Jones, check our trophy room. So yesterday, It is a crazy day. Cool Flamer. I'm just going to call you Cool Flamer just because I think that's what it should be. It's probably not. This feature is actually that good. I haven't played around with them yet. Micro West Texas Intermediate Light Sweet Crude Oil. Futures are good. You can trade you can trade all the indexes. You can trade commodities. You can trade forex. Well, you can trade currency. It's not necessarily currency pairs. It's actually the euro by itself, or the pound by itself, or the dollar by itself. I believe, John, you can correct me on that, but it's not a specific pair like you see euro dollar. The futures would be trading either the euro or the dollar, but not against each other. I think that's the way that works in the futures, but John can correct me there. Nobody would want to be called Cool Flamer. I don't know. John, you're making a lot of presumptions. So yesterday on the stream, LOL was asking for a friend about Mads the Trader, Madison, the bespoke funding program, YouTube public face, host, interviewer, etc. And I believe the comment was, is she married or is she single or something like that? And then immediately after the stream is over yesterday, I don't know. I need some more information, because I couldn't tell if LOL, if you actually reached out to her and asked, or if you just happened to follow her, or what. I don't know. I can't remember the exact timeline, but right after the stream, he sends me a screenshot of Mads following him back on Twitter. And then he messages me and he's like, hey, bro, what did you do? And I'm like, I didn't do anything. I don't have her number. I can't just call her. I am in a message group with her and some of the other bespoke partners. And the only thing that I did was just mention that she was a hot topic of conversation on the stream today. That's all I did. Swear to God. And there may have been some other jokes that were said from other people about that, but not me. That's all I did. I did not talk to her directly. I didn't even tag her. Nothing. So I'm not sure how LOL got the follow back from Mads, but she did respond in the group thread and say, "Aw, that's so sweet." I can't do a good British accent. And then, he got an instant follow back. Maybe she went and rewatched the stream and saw who it was, but your LOL's Twitter handle is not even the same as LOL. So I don't even know how she would have been able to put together the fact that LOL and his Twitter handle, they don't even look the same. They're not the same person. Like, there's no way you could have made that correlation. So unless LOL actually reached out to her and asked her privately in a DM, that's the only way she would have known it was you. That's the only thing I can figure. So I hope you got the answer that you were looking for. She did say she might pop in the stream today and say hi to you boys. So we'll see. I'm not holding my breath, and neither should you. Cool Flamer sounds good enough. See, John? Cool Flamer sounds good enough. He did not, or she, I'm assuming it's a guy. I always do that, and I shouldn't. Cool Flamer it is. Man, it's what I get for having an unreadable name, John. That's exactly right. If you put all that in there, like, the only other thing it could be is cool B, like I guess that could be a B and then a G and then A. Cool B gamer, maybe. I just like cool flamer. I think that's better. It's called the trophy room for a reason. Yeah. And so then I'm like, LOL, you got to go put that in the trophy room. So LOL, it's a trophy room. It's a trophy room. It does not have to, it's not clearly stated what a trophy is. I mean, getting a follow back from Mads is a pretty big deal. So I'm totally fine with that being in the trophy room. Completely and totally fine with that being in the trophy room. You guys can decide what your trophies are, and that was a big win for LOL yesterday. So, way to go, buddy. Sure, I saw on Twitter that someone said she got married last Saturday. Did she? I don't think that's true. I surely would have seen something about that in my other... I don't think that's accurate. I swear she followed me first. No way. So she followed you first for no reason whatsoever. There wasn't a direct message involved at all. I find that very, very difficult to believe. Then I followed her back. I haven't texted her. I just see the interviews. Do you watch those interviews with your friend? What's up, Beeswax? Signing I was out for a day from Twitter. I'm just telling you, man. There was some matchmaking going on. Twitter matchmaking happening in the chat. I'm not sure what I would be more proud of. You getting a payout or you finding the love of your life from my live stream. Coolby Gamer. Oh man, I'm kind of bummed I figured it out. I like her accent though, not gonna lie. I don't know where you're from, LOL. I enjoy all of the European accents, all the different ones, man. Anything that's I think any other culture likes to hear the other accents from around the world. It's just more interesting to listen to because you hear yours all the time. It's just the language that you speak. It's the accent you hear. You don't even register as it an accent. You just hear people talking. So when you hear a different culture's accent speaking your language, it's just way more interesting to your ear and your brain. And sometimes you even have to kind of lean in a little bit and pay more close attention, which, you know, it's kind of cool. She does have a great accent. Love it. Ezekiel just saw what you shared in the trophy room. Sorry to burst your bubble, but I think the username is different from the real account of Mads. Did you get catfished? Oh, please. Oh, I'm going to the trophy room right now. We are pulling this up immediately. All right, trophy room. Mads the Trader FX. Oh man. And the actual Twitter profile. Did you get catfished? Is just Matt's the Trader. Bro. Take that trophy down. Take the trophy down. You got catfished, man. That's the best ending to this story that we could have hoped for, y'all. Oh my gosh. I could not have scripted this any better for the stream. It's like going out to eat at a great burger joint and then you get a veggie burger instead of a ground beef burger. You think you're eating something that you really want, and then you're not. You come to find out you're not. Oh man, that hurts. That hurts. Oh, I wish she was on the stream right now. I could probably get her in here and we could clear all of this up and actually get you a real follow. Oh, my friend, my friend. That's hilarious. Check my name inside her following section. I'm there. Okay, well then, I'm not disagreeing with you, but you posted a trophy. The trophy you posted is a catfish trophy. It's not real, my friend. Now, whether she is actually following you, that maybe she is. Maybe she has auto follow on. Like anytime someone follows her, she just auto follows. I don't know. But your trophy, not good. Red says, just saw what you shared in the trophy room. LOL. Sorry, Bruce. Oh, yeah, we just read that one. LOL. What do you want me to do, bro? Have an interview with her? I could probably set it up. Good calling to you yesterday. Thanks, Casey. LOL, check when that Twitter was created yesterday around your stream time. Is that John? John, did you create a Mads fake profile and troll your good streaming chat buddy? LOL. That sounds like a total John move right there. Completely sounds like a... He had time. I know he did. Vin, you trade on a Mac? If so, how do you have MT4 on it? I don't. I have two machines in front of me. I have my Mac streaming profile right in front of me. And then right here to my left, I have my other PC that I run the MT4 term or MT5. I use MT5. I use the MT5 terminal over here. Wow, this is like McDonald's food and rush. He had a dream. Did you check each recent issue with Bespoke and Pakistani affiliate? Yes, there is a... So two things about Bespoke and what's going on with some of the Pakistani people. So there is a group of Pakistani traders that are kind of, they're part of the, I'm sure you guys have gotten these messages, but hey, we can pass your prop firm guys, pass your prop firm companies, pass your prop firm, whatever. There is a group of them from Pakistan that are, that have been kicked off of the Bespoke program for violating the terms and services, terms and conditions. So they're just being vocal about it and just trying to trash Bespoke. Listen, if you break the rules, you're going to get kicked out. Do not participate in a pass your prop firm challenge company or scam or scheme or whatever. Someone messages you to pass your prop firm, you just ignore it. You will get kicked out. They will get kicked out. In fact, Bespoke just posted every withdrawal from their actual deal statement for the month of August. They just posted it. There's no delays in payouts. There are some massive payouts on there. There are some small payouts on there, but they paid out over $1 million. That, if you go look, I actually reposted that when they put it out this morning. And if it does not include their crypto payments, so they have two ways to withdraw, either deal or crypto. But there was another several $100,000 in crypto payments that also went out. Most of it was deal, but you can see every transaction. They're not, Bespoke is not a scam. Bespoke is not trying to delay payments. They're not trying to find ways to not pay out traders. They are paying out millions of dollars to people. If you follow the rules, if you don't break the rules, if you don't try to cheat, you're not going to have any problems. The cheaters who are getting caught are the ones that have a loud mouth and trying to create, a lot of just distrust and whatever. They think that they're going to be able to ruin certain prop firms. And when they get caught and they get busted, then they get kicked out. And then they just try to stir up a lot of chaos online and badmouth everything. So that's not happening. Bespoke is legit. They are, they're a great company, y'all. They really are. So they're well run, they're well organized, and they're growing. And they've been growing slow and steady every month. They just keep moving up and to the right. They're making headways. And to me, they're easily top three firms in the industry, maybe the top, depending on how you want to weigh and value certain trading conditions. So, there's a lot of noise from some of those Pakistani guys. Trophyless trophy. John Jones is responsible. See, not hardly. I'm not sure John knows how to create a fake profile that fast. MT4 and MT5, just, slightly different features with MT5, an improvement over the archaic MT4. MT5 is pretty archaic too, let's be honest. Okay, got it. I don't have any issue. I post all the trades I'm taking on the Discord and Twitter. I would have enough proof to back myself if they banned my accounts by any chance. Yeah, no, it's I think I don't think they're just banning anyone from Pakistan just because they're from Pakistan. I know that they've done that with a couple of countries. What was it? Vietnam. I think they had to ban some traders from Vietnam. There's just coordinated efforts from certain groups of traders in certain countries wherein they organize themselves. They put so much effort into trying to game the system instead of just trading. Just normally trade. Like, what's wrong with just normally trading, stacking accounts, get max funding, have $1 million account? Why do you have to try to game and cheat the system so hard? I don't understand. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Like, put all of that time and effort and energy into just trading. You should be fine, man. And I'm not saying that I have like extra weight to throw around at Bespoke, but I do have direct access to some people that can make decisions. So if it ever comes to that, let me know. Not saying I can help you or change that, but I can put in a good word. I don't know what it's worth, but we'll see if it ever gets there. Hopefully it never gets there for you. But just avoid those past your prop firm people. Just avoid them. Delete them. Delete the messages. Block them. They're everywhere. They're out there. I get them every day. In my Discord, I get private messages every day from Discord people who are, and I also get fake messages from fake accounts. I haven't gotten one from myself yet. I still kind of think that's like the pinnacle of influencer is when people are creating fake accounts of you and then reaching out to you to try to convince you that you're you. That would be kind of fun. I would love to interact with that message. Lee Rodwell, people should spend more time focusing on themselves than what's going on with prop firms. Yeah, the prop firm stuff's going to take care of itself. Don't worry about it. They're not going to go away. They're not going to just disappear. There might be some changes coming down the road. More transparency from firms to traders, potentially more beneficial rules for the traders and that work in our favor and against the firm's favor. So there's going to be trade-offs either way that this plays out. So until then, until something happens, just keep doing what you're doing. These prop firms are still in business. They're still paying out traders. We've said all along, these are demo accounts. I've been under no illusion that I'm trading live funds. Neither should you. These are all demo simulated accounts. What they're doing with the data on the back end, I still think the biggest viability test a prop firm can have is, where is the majority of their revenue coming from? Is it coming from trading data and trading profits, whether it's off their master account or whether they're booking certain traders, or is it coming off of failed challenges? Because at any moment, that well can dry up and that business can get shut down if the clientele disappears, decides to take their business to a different firm, whatever it is. So, we'll just wait and see how the whole prop firm junk plays out over the next few weeks. But we'll see. Euro dollar tapping into and taking out the overnight high just briefly now. And we're starting to get a little displacement, obviously, on the 15-minute. I would probably be looking for some displacement through here. I guess we'll have to wait and see. You might look at this. I wouldn't be surprised if you get a deeper stab into these highs, into some of this buy side liquidity here, before it starts to roll over. But I am still favoring some downside here on euro and on pound. Again, GU may be running some of these highs and then we get some displacement. So we'll just watch and wait, see what kind of moves play out. GJ, not super interested in GJ until we get some more clarity on what's happening here. It's just kind of ugly. In dollar CAD, again, if we got a sweep of some lows here and then displacement, I would be looking to still go long here on dollar CAD. I'm not interested necessarily in getting short right now. So still not much here happening on the charts. Just chilling. Just hanging out and enjoying each other's company, talking about all things pertinent to our trading community and the trading world. Saeem says, I know we have you if anything happens, and I'm from Bangladesh and we don't have any good traders and scammers. No good traders or scammers from Bangladesh. Well, maybe you can change that, Saeem. On the trading side, not the scamming side. Ashok, accept my delayed. Good morning. Got 20 minutes late on here. Just watched missed part in 2X week 2, day 7 on the stream. I appreciate you showing up every day. Ashok Yadav or Yadev. I don't know how you say that. I'm sorry. My poor Texan English and pronunciation of some of y'all's names. I do apologize. I know I butcher them. I just make them up as I go. Cisco, I don't get these pass your challenge for you things. 1, if I can't pass, how will I make payouts? Yep, you're not helping yourself. 2, if you can pass and get payouts and make money, why do you need a little money from me to pass my challenge? Exactly. I mean, people fall for this stuff all the time. They fall for it all the time. Just, yeah, if they can do it, they would be max funded on every firm out there. And they wouldn't need to be asking you to pay them for a service that they're going to screw you over on. I assume they hedge between multiple accounts. Maybe. Bastion, hey, Brad, small issue in my MT5 bespoke sent in community. Please help support. I can't find out how to remove this arrow. I'll go look. Alphabridge, that's right. This whole life, just a simulation. Our accounts, our money. It's not real. We're just a piece of Duracell. All right, Alpha Bridge throwing in the Matrix into the chat, saying we're all just living in the simulation. That's worth a chat about. We can discuss. Dear Brad, I love it. General chat. Last night I made 22% scalping a competition on Bespoke, but today lost to 1.2%. Only, please help. A small minor issue here. Problem, maybe you or community can see this as MT5 on my phone. Total candles hidden by my trades. Can I remove these up and down arrows hiding my candles? You should be able to go into your settings, your chart settings, and there should be a option to uncheck executions, and that should take the arrows off of your charts. So bigger problem here is you made 22% and then the next day you lost 20%. That's a problem, buddy. That's not good. There is no world, there is no situation where you should ever lose 20% overnight. Last night I made 22% and today you're down to 1. So did you lose 1.2% or you're back down to 1.2%? Like, what is going on, my friend? Like, that's a problem. That's a serious problem. Don't ever do that. Oh, is this a competition? Okay, so you're trading a competition account on Bespoke. So you're taking some gambles, which I've said that's where you want to do it. That makes more sense, but still, buddy. That's... Oof. But yeah, I think you go into your settings on your MT5 and you can deselect show executions and it should take all that off of there. Play this on the stream. I don't know if you guys can hear it, even if I play it. I can hear it. That's pretty good. I like it. I set and forget one night, caught the break on GU. That's great. I'm glad you caught it. But man, making 20%, 22%, and then losing 21%, basically. Oof. That's rough, my friend. Click the side of the screen. Corey's here to save us. Hit settings and turn this off. Trade history. There it is. Trade history is what you're looking for. I went from 4% to 22% up and then lost 21. I'm so insane. I'm doing competition. You are insane. I will grant you that. I will definitely grant you that. It just makes me think they're lying. Doesn't make sense. So there's something they're not telling me. To be fair to Alpha, most money these days is only digital. Correct. Saeem, Cisco, they scam prop firm, makes stricter rules and we suffer. Yep. I mean, that's ultimately what comes in is they... prop firms will kick them or they'll just change their trading structure to continue to eliminate the loopholes in which these scammers are trying to take advantage of. If you just follow the rules and don't cheat, you don't have anything to worry about. Like, there's no reason if bespoke funding paid out almost $1.3 million in August. Why would they withhold a $15,000 payout or $40,000 payout or an $8,000 payout? That's nothing. And when you consider the amount of money they're paying out, that's nothing. That's a drop in the bucket when you're talking about millions of dollars being paid out. Another $15,000, it's not hurting them. Okay? So just like think about it. Think about it. Like they are paying people out every single day. Just follow the rules. Don't cheat. You're going to get paid out. You're going to get paid out. Cisco can't hear it. Yeah, I'm sorry. I wish you could have heard it. I still haven't figured out how to get my system audio into the stream. I have it. I think I thought I had it routed correctly, but I still haven't figured out how to get audio in there. Cool Gamer says tomorrow going to be fun with CAD, FOMC, and dollar unemployment claims. Yeah, we should finally get some volatility. Today may be kind of choppy. He's getting funded on my frozen funds. Nice. Discord invite invalid. I need to put a new pinned tweet up. I should probably just not do this in case there's something there that people could. Here we go. And then I'll jump over here and there you go. There's the new permanent invite link. It works forever. If anyone knows how to turn those MT5 arrows on Android, please tell me. Danke. Welcome. My goal is to get to 2 million in funding and make 3 to 4% a month. I will try to reach it by the end of next year. It's completely doable, Saeem. Completely doable. It is not an unattainable goal at all. I know it seems, when you start talking about those kinds of numbers, it seems kind of far-fetched, but I promise you it's doable. It's the CAD news not today. There might be some CAD news today. Let's see. Oh yeah, 10 a.m. The rate statement and the overnight rate comes out along with the ISM services. So dollar CAD should pop some one way or the other today. We might get a move after 10 o'clock there. You were correct, sir. $10% per month is not doable at Venator trading. In average, I mean in the long term. It's very aggressive, but there are traders out there that are doing it. I mean, in the month of May, I made 13%, and then in the month of July, I made 8%, which is an average of close to 10% between those 2 months. On average, I'm closer into that 4% to 6% range. But you can do 10%. Don't shoot for a goal to make each month. As we talked about this yesterday. Don't ever put a certain profit goal on your plate. Don't write it down. Don't make it something that you have to do. If you hit it, you're going to feel good. If you miss it, you're going to feel bad. It's also going to create this anxiety inside of you when you're either close to it or far away from it to try to hit it or fix it. Your only goal should just be to execute. And as soon as you start focusing on profit goals or percentage gains, You're introducing some negative mindset and emotions that that you just don't need to be dealing with. Your only focus is just following your rules and executing your trades. That's it. Cisco, I told my wife I want to have $1 million funding in the next 12 months and she thinks I'm crazy. Well, that's fine. You know, people who don't understand how to stack accounts and how quickly it can snowball once once things click and once you become disciplined and you don't give into your emotions anymore and you follow your rules and you stick to your trading plan, you can reach that amount pretty quickly in just a few months. I'm not saying that should be how fast you should be trying to do it. I'm saying it can be done. And I think it's a worthy goal, man. I think that's good. Siam says after getting funded, even 1% to 2% is a lot. If you have $2 million funding, 2% of it's $40K, which is more than enough to live anywhere in the world. Even hedge funds try to get 4% by the end of the month. Yeah, it's totally true, man. Just take those easy, low-hanging fruit, just sniper entries on sniper setups. That's what you're waiting for, and you will live like a king. 100% what Brad said, no profit goals per month. It all depends on what the market gives. Yep, that's it. There is no profit goal. There is just execution and patience. When does the real day start, New York desk? For Forex, 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. to 7 a.m. to 10 and 11 a.m. is the trading session. The kill zones that I look for trading, taking trades, executing trades. Mr. Alfie says, I have a plan, but the trading strategy is still the same as now, slow and steady. That's the way. Bash says, I mean, today till what time you're looking for setup, and if it won't happen, what is best time to move on? Between 10:30 and 11 a.m. New York time. So we still have 2.5 hours here to potentially find a setup. And if we don't get it, it's fine. We'll move on and try again tomorrow. Oh, good. It seems like Bastion figured that out. So getting a nice little run of some buy-side liquidity here, reaching up into these old highs. Just kind of chopping around here. Not a whole lot of nothing. I mean, just a whole lot of nothing, sorry. A whole lot of nothing going on right now. I don't know if you guys remember we were talking about oil yesterday. We had this run of sell-side liquidity, displacement higher. And then this is a 1 hour chart. So these are all 1 hour candles. It has come back down, tapped. I did not do this. This is just drawn in from yesterday. Tapped right into that breaker. These last 3 up close candles. Run liquidity, displace, leave an imbalance. It comes back down, taps that breaker, and heads back up. I don't know that it's going to go all the way back up there. I'm not saying this is a good trade, but just another data point. Anytime you see these data points and you see analysis, you can understand more and more why this system works and how powerful these breaker blocks are. They don't work every time. Nothing does, but they are, they're pretty powerful. They're pretty, like, price tends to respect them more often than it does not. And that's just another case in point. This is U.S. oil. John's in a trade. I think John's selling oil right now, but it's definitely in an uptrend. So I would not be interested trying to take sells. I haven't forgot about the London stream. I just every time I talk about it here, I'm like, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. And then it gets to be like 10 or 11 o'clock at night, and I'm like, man, I am not staying up. I'm going to bed. So it's not that I have forgotten about it. It's just that I like sleeping. And I don't like staying up. I'm old, man. I'm old. I cannot stay up. I have to get up early to do this stream. So I'm an hour behind New York. So I get on at 6 a.m. my time. And I get up an hour before that to just wake up and kind of get my head right before we get on the stream. So I'm getting up at 4:45, 5 o'clock in the morning so that I can be here with you all every day. So to do a London stream would mean I would literally be up all day. I would have to take a massive nap going into the evening so that I would have enough staying power to do a London session and then just carry right over into the New York regular live stream. That's the trade I'm in, says John. Oh, I thought you took sales. I didn't know you were taking a buy. I thought I maybe misread you, John. EU looks good, but news might manipulate it to go a little higher. After that, we might have a fall. Yeah, I hope we do. I hope we get some manipulation and then displacement. That's what we're looking for. The only person selling oil on us, Charlie Day. That's good. Wasn't there some production cuts announced yesterday that caused that push up? Potentially. Potentially. But look what they did. Even if it was, what did it do? It ran. If it wants to go higher, what does price often do? It runs liquidity in the opposite direction first, then displaces, then comes back, rebalances the inefficient impulse move so that it continue higher in its original, in its intended direction, right? Grab liquidity, big move, inefficient price action. Let's come back, settle down, boys. Okay, now we're back where we were. Now let's go where we want to go. So that's the way liquidity works. And if news caused that, whether that was a liquidity run that caused that, I have no idea. That's just price action. That's all that is. That's all I see. It's price action. Alpha Bridge says, guys, I saw some crazy things on our Discord. Some people don't even know what rollover means and complaining about spreads and a cap, and that dude trading on a challenge account. Sorry, but this type of thing just drives me crazy. Yeah, I mean, everybody's at a different place in their journey, and some people are still trying to figure out what this really takes to be successful in this business. And there was a time when I was doing those stupid things too, and not having a community of people to hold me accountable and show me the truth and tell me the truth probably hindered how long it took to become profitable. So I'm glad we have a community where we can speak the truth in love to each other and call out the rookie mistakes when we see them, and hopefully get everyone back on the path to profitability. Bro, that's hard getting up at 6 a.m. every day. I struggle to get up between 7 and 8. I have to work. I've been doing it for so long now that my body just wakes up. It's a value set for me. Is what do I value more? Being able to stay up late and do dumb things, or get good rest and have a very clear, sharp mind for what I really love to do, which is this right here. So I choose this, and that means I make sacrifices and I'm disciplined in other areas of my life so that I'm ready to go when I sit down at the charts every day. So I'm not saying you're not. I get that. I'm not calling you out for that. I'm just saying that's why I do that. And now the habit of me going to bed basically at the same time every night and then waking up at the same time every day makes a huge difference. Really does. Can you show the rejection box levels, please? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not understanding your question there. Signing one kiss is all it takes. Falling in love with me. Whoa. Matchmaker Brad, can you make my connection with Dua Lipa? I'll see what I can do. Currently not in a group message thread with Dua. But you never know. I didn't think I would be in a group message thread with Mads 2 months ago, but here I am. Alpha Bridge, I agree. Silly to trade so much when you don't know what these things mean and do. Yep. Rejection block is something ICT started talking about recently. I've heard him talk about it. Haven't spent any time with it. It's just another shiny new toy that will just add another dot for you to try to connect, and it just can create more confusion. So I'm good with the ICT stuff I have. Until it starts failing me, I'll stick with it. That follow is coming tonight for you. Maybe Dua's watching the stream right now. One of the 36 people on this stream right now could be Dua Lipa. You never know. She could be really trying to get into Forex trading. I would think she probably doesn't need prop firm funding, but you never know. Maybe she doesn't want to put her own millions of dollars at risk, and she wants to use other people's money to try to increase her wealth substantially more. And maybe she just likes the 48-year-old trader on the Venator live stream. It's a good-looking guy. It's good eye candy here. Literally said the whole line without thinking anything. Mr. Partha, I'm Dua in disguise. I don't believe you. She secretly watches these streams for sure. I often have wondered who secretly is watching the streams. Like we get about 200 viewers in the stream every day. And I often wonder who's watching that never comments, because there's no way that I can actually see who jumps in to watch the stream. Like there's not it doesn't like pop in like, the handles or the names or anything when it only shows up if somebody puts something in the chat. That's the only way I know that someone's here. So I see there's not 35 people in the chat. So there's a bunch of people, which is completely fine. Just show up and watch. That's cool. Totally good with that. But you do wonder like who is kind of lurking back there in the backgrounds. Would I be surprised? Would I be surprised who's watching? Maybe. I don't know. Nothing. God, this is such boring price action right now. There's just nothing is going on. It is just dead. Oil's the only thing that's kind of moving. And we don't trade oil. I don't trade oil. Good luck, John. We literally do everything besides trading. Now, that's not entirely true. We trade. We just do it the right way. We're not just sitting here jumping in and out of the market because we're trying to, like, if I wanted to grow my live stream, I would sit here on the 2 minute or the 3 minute or the 5 minute and just call out trade after trade after trade. And we'd probably have several hundred viewers by now on a daily basis, like actually sitting and watching. But that's not how you become profitable. Hedge funds are not trading the 5 minute time frame. Hedge funds probably aren't trading the 15-minute time frame, to be honest. They're trading 4 hour daily, weekly. That's the levels they're using. I bet John Jones is now busy setting up a fake Dua Lipa account to catfish Mohammed Saeem. I mean, I wouldn't put it past him. He's already done it to LOL with Mads the Trader, so it couldn't be. There's probably a lot more information and pictures and accounts that you could fake a Dua Lipa. It would be easier to fake Dua Lipa, I think. Inspiration for your next song? All about trading? I don't even know what. I cannot name you one Dua Lipa song. If I heard it, I would probably recognize it, but I cannot tell you the name, the actual name of one Dua Lipa song. Kirby and the Boogeyman watching. They should be coming down any minute. It's getting time to chase the Boogeyman away from outside, so we'll see. GA was moving. We'll go look at GA. Bastion, I meant the zone you marked out for a zone block on the pound chart. It's just a breaker block right here. This was the last down close candle before we ran all of this buy side liquidity here. And then when we displaced through it, it left behind a fair value gap inside that breaker. Also lines up with a premium level and an order block. There was multiple confluences here to take this trade yesterday. We just got swerved on our entry. We actually did not get in. I did not get in. I think there were a couple people that ended up taking this trade and probably hitting TP. So good for them. Sometimes we have to watch a whole movie without any setup. There are some bad movies out there that have no plot lines, and that's basically how you could accurately describe the Venator trading stream. A movie without a plot line. There's nothing interesting happening. Literally, you're just sitting here watching a dude just kind of free flow stream of thought with whatever's happening in the chat. And then occasionally, he calls out a trade that happens to get swerved and doesn't even get an entry on. So this swerving, I get tired of this, man. I get tired of this swerving right here. It's frustrating as hell, I gotta be honest. When you find good setups and you set your entry and then you get literally a pip away from your entry before the TP gets run, that is very frustrating. So, not good. This is going up to zone. The zone, I want you to maybe talk a little about where you feel the day's biases. Pound dollar, I'm bearish. So I'm just waiting for my drawn liquidity is down here off of these old lows right here. So that's what I'm anticipating price to do. Definitely yesterday's low is the first target. And now we're just waiting. So we'll see. We've just had a run of liquidity here. We're starting to see some displacement. So, things are looking kind of good. We've had the euro starting to get some displacement. So we'll see. We'll see if we get any setups. Oh, don't be a junkie. It's not helpful. I'm always one of those people watching but not chatting, Andy. That's fine, man. You don't have to chat at all. I'm completely fine with lurkers. Completely fine with lurkers. And lurkers was a bad name. Just viewers. Just you totally fine just to show up and view. It can be extremely helpful. You don't have to participate in the chat. When you do, it's awesome. And but I'm glad you're here and I'm glad you're watching. I've seen you, Andy. I think I've seen you in the chat before a few times. You secretly Dua Lipa. Oh my God, no. It's not. Dua Lipa is not on the stream. Leave it alone. Dua Lipa is not here. She's not ever going to be here. Dua Lipa has no need to be a traitor. She's not just going to randomly show up on some nobody's live stream. Whoa! Look who it is. Look who it is. Madison, you have been the topic of conversation for the last two live streams. So we have a we have a guy on here who was asking for a friend. He was asking for a friend if you're married. And I told him, I don't know. I didn't ask. We're not on that kind of relationship. But I'm glad you're here to clear up the confusion, and hopefully we can move on from this. But we have a guy on here. I don't know if he's still on here. LOL. He won't show up now, I'm sure. But he wants to know if you're married. And he was asking for a friend, of course. Oh, there he is. Not married. There, the question's answered. Not married. LOL, you have a chance, buddy. Or your friend has a chance. So here's the thing, Matt. If you could go follow him. He says that you're already following him. So yesterday we talked about you on the stream, right? And right after we get on the stream, he sends me a screenshot of Mads the Trader following him on Twitter. And he is like mind blown. And I'm like, dude, I had nothing to do with it. I did not tell her who you were. Come to find out, on today's stream, we find out he got catfished. It was not the real Mads the Trader. He even posted a screenshot of that follow in our trophy room on Discord, which is not what the trophy room is for, but he thought it was a trophy. And he got catfished by a fake Mads the Trader account. So I don't know if you're following him or not. He says you are now, but anyway, you got a huge fan base here on the Venator live stream. So thanks for coming in and clearing that up. Not married. Was it verified? It was not a verified account. See, that's what got him right away. That's what got him. He was so excited. He was so excited. And rightfully so. Rightfully so. He should be excited. Mads the Trader follows you on Twitter. I think that's a pretty freaking big deal. The real Madison is definitely here, y'all. That is absolutely the real Madison. That is Mads the Trader. 100%. The queen of bespoke funding blessing us with her presence today. Shockface11. So, Mads, I don't know if you're still on here, but if you can, send me your Twitter. I'll follow you. See, there you go. She'll follow any of you guys. She will. Just don't private message her. Turn it off, Mads. If you don't have it, turn it off, because these guys will not leave you alone. They haven't left me alone about it. And I needed it to end. I needed it to end. We need to be talking about trading, not about Mads' private life. So there you go. She says that she followed you. So now you have, we'll need to see a real screenshot of that. You now have your trophy. You can repost in the trophy room if you need to. All right, she's out of here. There you go. See, you never know what to expect on the Venator live stream. Y'all didn't believe it. That was actually her. She was here. Trader Duff in now. What's up, Gary? Trader Duff is in the room. Trader Duff, another partner with Bespoke. You missed all the fun, man. Madison's fan club was clamoring over getting some attention and love from Mads, so we had to get that sorted. Madison, oh, come on, Trading Night. How do you not know who Madison is? Go watch Bespoke's YouTube and you'll quickly realize who Madison is. And then you'll be so disappointed that you didn't participate in that whole thread just now. I'm sure it will come up in the next interview. Absolutely. And LOL, I don't believe that it's just her accent that you like. Mads is beautiful. And she's not married. The question was answered. So you have a shot. Please do not take that shot. Please do not message her privately on Twitter. Leave the lady alone. She's got enough on her plate to deal with than a bunch of live stream viewers who have nothing better to do. Just to make everyone jealous, I love 2 minutes away from Madison. She's my homie. Yeah, you guys are pretty tight, man. This is the best pickup line ever. Hey, girl, you're in the trophy room in my trading Discord channel. Can I get your number? I was going to say, I was like, I love 2 minutes away from Madison. I don't think... I mean, it works, but that doesn't sound like a homie thing to say. I need 2 minutes away from you. That's how much of a homie you are. Live makes much more sense. I don't know. I guess there are some friends where you got to take some 2 minute breaks away from them. I've got a couple of those people in my life, that's for sure. LOL staking his ground. Come on, man. I don't believe that at all. I don't believe that at all, Trader Duff. That she cannot be that extra where you got to get some 2 minute breaks. I don't believe that. New interview dropping today. I don't know BST. I got to learn these time zones, man. What is BST compared to New York time? That's basically how I function now. I don't even live in New York time, and I just function on New York time. But yeah, there's a new interview, a new bespoke interview dropping this afternoon. Not with me. I've done nothing to warrant another interview since the last one, except going to drawdown and maintain. I will say this: maintaining drawdown for 2 months and not blowing an account or challenge. I think that's a pretty good accomplishment too. Ready to get out of it though. UK time. Well, yeah. It makes sense. I mean, that's where you guys are. It's where you guys are based. Bespoke asked my wife if she wants to be an interviewee. Really? Is that true, Cisco? Or are you making that up? BST, British Summertime. Okay, GMT +1. I got you. It's 5 hours from New York. So that's like, that would be like 2 p.m. New York time then. So it comes out this afternoon for me, comes out this evening for everyone over there. Yeah, true. She's not doing it, but they emailed her yesterday. Why wouldn't she do it? To get asked to be interviewed by Bespoke, to sit down with Mads online and talk, that'd be awesome. That means she's doing something right. That's cool. Tell her she should do it. Saeem, we will be there, and you guys will be dropping a lot more interview from Venator's Club Trader soon. Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully, you guys are starting to pass. You guys are starting to get payouts, and I'd love to see some Venator traders get interviewed with Bespoke. That'd be killer. These markets just are crappy right now, y'all. Like, there's nothing going on anywhere at all. See, come on, Cisco. You got to tell her to do it. They haven't, Mads, you guys haven't done a female trader yet, have you? I'm trying to think back. I don't think I've seen you guys do a female trader yet. Unless you did, have you guys done one with Katie yet? I don't think you have. I think she was on one of the behind the scenes things with you, but I haven't seen an actual interview with her. Maybe that's why they asked her. Well, if they asked to interview her, it's because she's doing something good, man. So that's awesome. Yeah. Well, we basically are asking Bespoke. We're asking Madison. She's sitting here answering the questions. Did she get some Bespoke payouts, Cisco? Is that why? That's what I thought. I thought I saw her in the partner roundup. All right, y'all, I'm going to stay on for probably another 20 minutes here. It's just kind of a crappy, slow New York opening session here. So I'll stay on for another 20 minutes or so, and then we'll call it a day. If you haven't yet joined the Discord, hop over there. There's a ton of stuff going on in there. Guys posting all the time. Also, reminder about the Discord. We will be giving away a 25K account to a Discord member this month, and I'm just going to hand pick them myself. It's not going to be like a giveaway. It's a giveaway from me to someone in our Discord, and it's really just going to be based on the activity level in there, like the way that you're contributing to the conversation, the way that you're asking questions, posting charts, asking questions, helping other traders, and so on. So I'll be drawing that towards the end of the month. But if you're not in the Discord, go get in the Discord and participate and help each other out over there. and you could be getting a 25K account challenge with Bespoke at the end of the month, just from talking and hanging out in there. So we'll be doing another 10K account giveaway on Friday this week, as always. And then if you haven't heard, our 100th live stream is coming up in about 3 weeks, and we'll be doing a 100K account giveaway on our 100th live stream. We'll be doing that live. So all of that, just reminders of what's going on in the stream here. She's had a payout, but actually not funded at the moment. Lost the account. Oh, man. Sad to hear that. Well, if she's done it once and got a payout, she can do it again. Oh, you don't want to be in that Discord. They'll never leave you alone. I'll send you the invite, but join at your own risk, Madison. he may need a cold shower. See, even your stalker is telling you it would not be good. No, you should totally. They just love some Mads, man. They just you got quite the fan club. And your Twitter profile pic isn't helping you. It's just stoking the fire even more. Are you kidding me? You can join at your own risk. I put it there in the thread. If you want to subject yourself to that kind of attention further, you're more than welcome in the Discord channel, Madison, anytime. Absolutely. 100%. And I appreciate you just popping in the stream and providing some valuable streaming content for us today as well. I owe you one. Madison is a long name. I'm going to call you Mad. After a few days, I will be calling you mine. Oh my Lord. Are you kidding me right now? I will kick you out of the stream. I won't. Come on, y'all. Be polite. I'm all for shooting your shot, but come on. Brad wants you to focus on charts, but can't. Well, there's not much going on the charts right now anyway to focus on, quite honestly. So we got to have something to talk about. You did. You shot it. You took it. And you missed, brother. You missed. LOL's coming for you, brother. LOL is not happy with you right now. At all. Best case scenario, Madge joins Discord and meets the love of her life, gets married, and can credit the live stream for finding her soulmate. Worst case scenario, and most likely to happen, is you guys bug the crap out of her. And she never talks to me again. I'll have another chance on the interview. Maybe you got to get some payouts first, Saeem, before you get that invite. At Madison, there was a female trader's telegram. Whatever happened to it? Oh, I do remember that. I remember that. I think I remember. Yeah, a little while back they started a female traders group. I don't know whatever happened to that. I never heard. I was not part of it, obviously. Yeah. Still nothing on any chart worth getting into or even considering right now, y'all. This is part of, quite often, this is, and you know this if you've watched the stream, this is probably the hardest part of trading, is sitting around doing nothing. And if you're not part of a community, if you're just doing this without a live stream, if you're just, whatever it is, this is the hardest part, is sitting and doing nothing. Literally most of the time. You got to have something else to occupy your time and attention, because these are the kind of trading sessions where you can just blow accounts, getting chopped up left and right. Sitting on your hands and doing nothing is, on a day like today, is 100% the right move. Oh, did she join? There you go. Now leave her alone. Please respect her her privacy. Gareth, I hear you. It is, it can be one of the most frustrating things in the world to watch price action like this. This is just a bunch of junk, man. Just a bunch of junk going on. Nothing else is happening. We do have some dollar news, but not for till 10 o'clock. We have another hour and 15. I'm definitely not going to stream for another hour and 15 minutes waiting for ISM services news to drop. So just another few minutes here, guys, and then we'll just shut it down for today. I'll still watch the charts when I'm off. I'm probably going to go play Starfield, quite honestly. Because this is boring and nothing's going on. I do hear the dogs coming down, though. That always provides some entertainment. We'll see what Kirby gives us today when he shows up. Brad, did you find any secret legendary gun in Starfield? Tell us your journey, how to get the secret gun guide video on YouTube or something. I did find, what did I find? I found a legendary something. I can't even remember what it's called. I have a couple of legendary guns that I've stumbled across. And I quite honestly, I think it's completely random, the drops. I don't think it's, I don't think it's Like if you redid what I did, you would get the same one, because most of them I've just found off of dead raiders that I've killed, and they always have just different loot drops when you go and loot them. Probably the coolest thing I've found is it's called the Mantis. I got this Mantis spacesuit and helmet. It's really cool, and a ship that went along with it that I'm flying around in right now. Pretty cool. That's a whole interesting little side mission. I who owe you for inspiration. Hey, babe. All right. My wife's here. Y'all can't talk about that other girl now.
Oh, shut up.
If the dogs start barking, you know why. Here they go. That was the Game Changer interview, definitely. Oh, cool. The Bespoke interview. I'm glad you liked it. I'm glad you found it helpful. Yeah, it is. It does feel a lot like August, doesn't it? First week of the month. This is the first full week of September. It will start moving. Don't worry about that. I can never tell if you're joking or not, my friend. I can never tell if you're joking or not. I want to believe that is you're being sarcastic. Please tell me you're being sarcastic. Some of the cultural barriers and language barriers make it harder to tell on others, on some than others. Hey, buddy. Do what? Kirby's not feeling good? Poor Kirby. Kirby has a fan base on here too.
As he should.
Mm.
He has one fan here, me.
That's accurate.
Not you.
No, I'm not a Kirby fan.
He loves you, and you're terrible.
Kirby does not love me.
He wants your attention, and you are rude.
He also growls at me when I try to help him.
You know why? Because you're not nice to him in the past, and so now he's like, oh, yes, I went up on the bed, but also not by you.
Then don't ask me to put you on the bed and then growl at me while I help you.
Or how about you just be like, oh, buddy, it's okay.
I did try to help him.
You don't talk sweet to him.
No, I'm not going to talk sweet to him because he doesn't talk sweet to anybody except you.
He does me.
He literally wants to growl and demon bite anyone who gets close.
It's not true. He loves Shelby. He loves all the kids.
That's not true.
Because you're mean.
I am not mean to the dog. He doesn't even realize what I'm saying about him right now.
I don't know that.
All right.
Okay, buddy.
Do you think it's irresponsible when prop firms do interviews with people who've got huge payouts in 1 month? It kind of promotes the gambler mindset even more. Maybe. I mean, I understand that line of thinking. But they're trying. I also understand where they're coming from, and is that they want to highlight and show people who have potentially struggled and then reached a payout, and that is inspiring, and it continues to inspire other traders that want to stick with it to be patient and stick with it, because it's very possible to continue to achieve that consistently. Gareth, let's get the wife on the stream. No.
Yes.
I've seen, you don't understand. They won't leave you alone.
What do you mean?
They're just a bunch of young dudes who are looking for eye candy.
They don't know what I look like right now.
I know what you look like. She did pop on recently. She showed her face last week or something. I think she got on here with Kirby. Happy wife, happy life. I try to live by that motto. I don't do a good job.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. Poor Kirby.
Yes. Whoever said that, yes.
If you could spend 24 hours with Kirby, you would not say that.
That's not true. Whoever said that. Babe, put me on the stream and then I can get you more followers.
I'm not telling you you can come put your face on the stream anytime you want. We should do a whole live stream where we just set up another camera and I just teach you how to trade. That would be hysterical.
Me?
Yeah. You'd probably be better than I am, actually. That would be pretty awesome. Then I could stop and you could just do it. My cousins had some evil dogs, so I get it. There are some just mean dogs out there, man. And it's usually always the little guys. It's usually always the little guys they have the worst tempers, the worst attitudes.
It's because they're little. It's the Napoleon syndrome or whatever it's called.
Complex?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Syndrome.
I don't think it's a syndrome. Teaching my wife how to trade. I think Cisco should start that. Evidently, his wife is quite the trader, getting invites for interviews already.
Wow.
We will never have another small dog. When Kirby goes, God, it's sometime soon.
Oh. Are you just looking to fight today?
No. That fight's going to come. We're going to fight anyway. We're married. Something's going to happen today, and we'll get into it about something.
That's a terrible
I'm
name.
just kidding. The small dogs, though, I'm done with the small dogs. Never doing a small dog again. Never doing a small dog again. There's a few steps that you're going to need to cross before you can get to that place, Saeem. You're a long way from that dream ever becoming reality. Nah, it's an inside joke from earlier. All right, y'all. I think that's going to be it today. Thank you guys so much for being here. Appreciate you every day showing up. Good stream today. Thanks for Mads for popping. We see some good trade setups. I'll definitely call them out on Discord and on Twitter. And so you guys join in, follow along over there. And we will be back again tomorrow at 7 a.m. So until then, y'all stay safe. Happy hunting out there, and we'll catch you guys tomorrow. Adios, y'all.